What is up, guys? So today is going to be the last vlog before the Autocon show. That'll be the next vlog coming up. But today, hence the title of this video, is going to be Autocon Prep. So what that means is, cleaning both the inside and outside. Today is Thursday, so I will only be doing, like vacuuming and like wiping the dashboard and stuff like that. So that way tomorrow I have the day to just fully do the waxing and all whatever I need to do for the outside to make it look super pristine and nice looking. But Saturday will be the roll-in time. I don't know exactly what time it is, but I will be staging with Aeroflow Dynamics, their shop car, and one of our other buddies who also has a Subi. So just keep your eyes peeled for 3 super clean looking Subis, honestly, with the Aeroflow banner on top. That'll be really cool. And obviously, if you guys don't know already, it's the 29th Sunday. This is the official show. So hope to see you guys out there. It's going to be really cool and worth it, and you guys know how much this means to me to have this car in the show, and I will do my best to really make this car as best as possible looking for you guys. Alright, so before I actually do any sort of prep, I just want to say that someone over IG was saying that the car looks really clean. I appreciate that, thank you very much. But he was saying, is there a possible chance you can go lower? Now, bear in mind that these are 265/40s, and this wheel is a plus 38 offset. So I'm already pushing boundaries with this wheel and tire in terms of like flushing with the fender of this car. I do not have like adjustable lower control arms, so there's no way I could, give this some sort of like camber in the rear. This is literally how it is. If I were to go lower, it's gonna rub for sure, and I do not want to deal with that. So another possible option is to literally just bring this car to, obviously Saturday to stage in and lower the car right at that spot. Probably not gonna do that just because of how much work that is. And I mean, yeah, some people are like, you just bring a jack with you, and just adjust it right there. I could, but we'll see. We'll see what I'm gonna do. So that's the rear. Let me just show you guys the front. So the front here, obviously, in terms of tucking, I could go more, but I don't want to just because my caster, is really bad. Just look how close this is to the bumper. So there's no way that I can do that. Rear is obviously fine. I have a lot of space here, but the front's really bad. So all in all, to answer your guys' question, if I can go lower, I honestly can't right now, but in the future, maybe, who knows. I'm not gonna really say anything to give anything away, but who knows, I could go lower in the future. So I'm gonna go ahead and start basically cleaning the interior, all that fun stuff, vacuuming, wiping the dash and everything. And honestly, that will be it for today, but tomorrow I will be, continuing the vlog and just showing you guys what I use to like clean my car and stuff like that. So let's get to it. Alright guys, so I just cleaned my interior. It's fully like done. And just to give an idea of like how it would be for the show, so obviously I'd have my windows rolled up just because, I don't have anything to really showcase in terms of the interior. So it's gonna look like this with the windows up. But just to show you guys like what my interior look like, it's really basic, stock WRX seats, which I love, by the way. And literally everything else is the same, or still stock, I should say. The only thing changed, and is really not major at all, is I got a flossy shift knob heavyweight, and I did do a video of this long time ago in my issues with flossy and their whole service. So anyways, just this and pretty much this screen right here, this Pioneer infotainment system, are the major, like one, I guess, sort of like the major / minor changes to the interior. And obviously access port right there, and a Cobra radar detector. So like I said, it's really basic. Obviously the interior lighting is red, so just have the Subaru, carbon fiber background with the red stars. So like I said, it's really basic. It will not stay like this. In terms of the show, I'm not gonna have my windows down or anything. I'm just gonna keep the windows up. It's mainly the exterior I'm showcasing it. I will get to the interior pretty soon after the exterior is done, which is almost done, by the way. I just want to say I will also have pretty much like 3-4 sheets that are like laid inside of the dash. So the reason why is because I will be posting all my mods that I've done on like this like sort of spreadsheet thing, and I'm going to actually put them like all on the dash, categorizing it by exterior, interior. Some people I know, like, they like to like read on like, oh, what this car is actually done, just instead of looking at it. So they want to look at it in like a, you know, by like a list point of view, like what he actually did and stuff, and what are the specs, blah blah blah. So I will be putting that on the dash for those of you who do like want to read that part when you like walk around the car and see what's going on with the rest of the mods. But yeah, that'll be a good little thing to like read while you guys like walk around the car and stuff.
Duty accounted for. Petty accounted for. Will, are you all right? Accounted for.
Came back from the gym, kicking it tonight, and watching this amazing show called Lost in Space. If you guys don't know the show or know the history of it, there was actually an original show back in the 60s or 65 when they first aired it. And I watched that with my family and my parents, and I didn't think this was the same Lost in Space that they were gonna remake. But sure enough, yeah, Netflix, like, they released a Lost in Space series, and it happens to be the same thing, just remade. So I was like, no way. So sorry, I'm a little bit hyped on it just because it's a really good show and you guys should definitely watch it. Yeah, just kicking it tonight, and probably will work on the car tomorrow morning in terms of prepping the exterior. But as of now, I will just relax and take it easy and pick it back up tomorrow morning. So have a good night, guys. What's up, guys? So today I'm washing the car, finally waxing the car. I actually went ahead and did a little like head start on cleaning the engine bay. Not that I'm really gonna even showcase that either, just because it's more like on the basic side. But I got everything else prepared. So right now it's just purely to wash and wax the car. And I'm gonna head out to the pressure washer right now just because I can't wash my car at this house. But yeah, guys, we'll bring you along. Like I mentioned earlier, I cleaned the engine bay a bit, so it doesn't look as like dusty and like gnarly looking. It's, you know, it's more on the cleaner side if they wanted me to like pop my hood and just, you know, showcase it a little bit. But to be honest, really there's nothing to show. It's just this and this. So literally my intercooler piping and my intake, and then, you know, my upgraded bypass valve. But literally that's it for the engine bay. There's not really much to show, honestly. Not saying that I'm gonna keep it like that, but for now that's how it's gonna be until I hit back onto the performance mods. It'll look much nicer in terms of the engine bay. So, but as of now, it's, you know, mainly just showcasing the exterior, and hopefully you guys at least like that. So obviously I couldn't record because I was the only one doing it, but for some reason, this kind of sucks, but my car is acting a little bit weird. So pretty much, just to summarize it up, I can't go under boost whatsoever. I can't even go like past 1 psi on first gear. So I think, I have a feeling I know what it is, just because this issue occurred before. And what I think it is probably either the coupler hoses of the intercooler became loose, or the vacuum lines for the bypass valve could be loose as well. Either one or both, I'm not sure. But right now I'm completely just babying the car, just trying to get it home. I'll probably just check it out to see what's going on. I mean, it's not really, it is sort of a huge deal just because it sucks on freeway. I can't really boost at all. But I'll check it out at home. It should be good. You know, the show's still going on, don't worry. But yeah, car is washed. It's still kind of wet, but what I always do, just because of where this pressure washer is near my home, I always go on the freeway and just air dry it, and then I get home and then I, you know, wax it and stuff with like the wash and wax kind of formula by Jay Leno. So I'll show you guys like what I use. But first, let me actually get home first, then hopefully I make it. Alright guys, I'm back home. So I just wanted to show you what I use for like cleaning. And this is pretty much it. It's Jay Leno's Eco Wash thing, and that's pretty much the wash and wax in one. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But you know, like I said, what I mentioned earlier with the problem with the car, I think I know what it is, so I went ahead and did the following. Let me show you guys. So because this did happen before, I went ahead and checked if any of these coupler clamps were loose, because they did that before, or it happened before, to where these were loose and I was pretty much leaking boost, and therefore caused my car not to go under boost at all. Or if it did, it only went like 1 or 2 psi, and I would definitely feel it. And that's pretty much what I was feeling. So I went ahead and checked all these clamps. This is for the hot side of the intercooler, and the clamps down there as well. And then this is the cold side. So I went ahead and checked all that. They're all tight now. Well, they were tight, but I mean, I made it even tighter because there was some sort of gap that I could play with, and that probably wasn't good. So went ahead and tightened those. Made sure these were tight as well for the Cobb short ram intake. And I also checked, which was one of the biggest things to check, was the bypass valve. Made sure that this vacuum line were tight. I know I shouldn't be using this as like a permanent thing, but the zip ties are still strong. And to the other side of this vacuum line, I made sure it was tight on the intake manifold. But everything else is good. So honestly, I'm hoping for the best. I'm gonna go ahead right now, just test it right in front of my neighborhood to make sure I can at least get under boost. And then if all goes well, then I'm good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and continue cleaning the car. So just hope for the best, but right now I'm gonna go ahead and test drive it. So I actually end up saying screw it, end up like finishing waxing the car and everything. So the car is good to go. I'll probably do some fine like detail waxing when I actually get to the convention center. I'm gonna save the wheels for later on, just because there's no point in doing the wheels now when I'm gonna have to drive it again and it'll get dirty. Just to recap on like what I did, I pretty much tightened all the clamps, make sure the vacuum lines for the bypass valve and everything are good to go, like they're tight, as well as I put the air duct back so there shouldn't be as much heat soak for the intake, because there's obviously a duct for cool air going through it, which is the whole purpose of the cold air intake. So really hoping for the best right now, guys. I just hope that this car can make it and we'll be able to boost, at least we'll boost normally, honestly. But yeah, you know, car's good to go in terms of detailing. Just hoping that the car runs. Alright guys, it's finally fixed. As you guys heard of the bypass valve going off when I'm letting off boost, it's building boost and letting off boost exactly like how it's supposed to. I figured it was leaking boost just because like I said, it happened before while I was in NorCal. But yeah, I guess just closing up all the couplers and the clamps and everything, tightening everything up, and just cause it to not leak anymore, and therefore I'm able to build the proper amount of boost and let off the amount of boost through the bypass valve. So super glad I fixed that issue. I would have been really sad if that still occurred tomorrow or during the whole show pretty much. Yeah guys, I mean, here it is, super clean. I guess video doesn't do justice, but it's weird that I parked this car forward this time, just because I usually park it backwards, but parking it forwards has like a different look to it, different feel. I don't know, I'm not used to it, but it looks good. Looks nice, guys. It's ready for Autocon. Now the reason why I parked it this way actually is just because I have more light that way, even though there's a light that's shining right there, but I have more light towards that side because there's lights out right in front of the garage. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean the rear bumper. Like I said, the rear bumper and the trunk should be good, and in terms of like tires and wheels, I'll probably just save to do that tomorrow when I'm actually at the convention center. So otherwise it should be good to go in terms of all the detailing. All right, guys, this is where I call it. I am tired, literally preparing the car a whole day today and yesterday, but it's done. I'm glad everything's done, and I really can't wait to see you guys at Autocon and just showcase this car finally in one of these big shows happening in SoCal. Now, one quick good news I'm gonna just say is that if you guys are in NorCal July 1st, just expect to see me at another show there. I'm sure you guys know WeekFest San Jose is happening July 1st. I will be back at home, my hometown, and for sure showing this car off because I got accepted to that show. Thank you, WeekFest event staff members, for accepting me. But for sure, it's gonna have changes by then, meaning the whole surprise that I'm gonna do, it will be revealed at WeekFest. Sadly, it won't be revealed at Autocon just because of timing and everything wasn't going well. I already had that thing ordered. It's through customs right now, from what I know. So it should arrive next week, and that's when I will be revealing what I got. So just super pumped for that, and I know it'll be worth it and it'll be good for WeekFest. Otherwise, guys, I'm super excited. I'm gonna go ahead and get some rest tonight, and I'll catch you guys later and keep you guys updated as always. See ya.